So you are here for your first psychological evaluation. Oh, very interesting. And are you nervous? Are you? Are you? Yeah, not liver no visita. The reality is you don't really need to be nervous. I know you're saying that, but you really don't. And I know you were asking about should you dress as a boy or a girl. And I think the answer to that is very simple. It comes down to another question. So yes, I'm answering with a question. Always fun. And the question is, are you a boy or are you a girl? If you're a boy, then you should go as a boy. If you're a girl, then you should go as a girl. And you were asking about right or wrong answers. And I can give you a whole list of right answers, but then they're not right answers. I'll tell you why. If I give you the right answers, not right because they're the answers I gave you. It's not about right or wrong answers. It's about your life. It's about who you know you are and who you feel you are. And as long as you speak the truth from your own perspective, you should do fine. And if you don't, do fine. If they do go, there's something here we need to look upon further and discuss more, then they're doing it for your own safety. There are sometimes people think that, they're transgendered and a doctor gives them another possibility, another option of, have you considered this? And they go, no, I really haven't. Well, that's something to bear in mind and think about. Because in the end, we are talking about the rest of your life here. And it's not something to be taken lightly. I've known some people that have gone on hormones, and then, everyone's just like, yeah, well, no, you need your SRS, and you need to do this, and you do that. And they're miserable because they didn't listen to the first gatekeeper, and the most important gatekeeper, and that's you. And I know you're nervous because you're wondering, oh God, they're going to ask me all these weird, awkward questions. And yeah, they are. They're going to ask you, when was the first time you've had sex? How old you were? They're going to ask you, do you envision yourself as being male or female when you're having sex? When did you first have these thoughts? And I know most people say, well, I was 4, or I came out of the vagina knowing that that's what I should have, that big opening that I just came out of. I never did. And I'm diagnosed as transgendered. Or another, sorry, but I'm just getting over a cold. Or, and I refer to here, which is one of my favorite books, True Selves, that it is very common for people to injure themselves, their genitalia, and to try to do stuff to damage them. And that's true, it is common amongst the transgender society, but it doesn't mean that we all do it. I never did. Well, there was one time, but I won't go into details. There's no right or wrong answers, and I can't give you right or wrong answers. Well, I can give you wrong answers by trying to give you the right answers. And then if I do give you the right answers, I also have to worry about, other people seeing that and going, oh, okay, well, and these people do cheat the system. People do read stuff like True Selves, and go, okay, well, I'll make an appointment for a therapist or whatever, and yeah, I'll totally con them. But the only person that they're really conning when you go about doing it that way is yourself. Because in the end, if you're going about doing it that way, you have to deal with the consequences. The consequences of permanent sterility, the consequences of constantly being judged and objectified as something you didn't want to be true in the first place. And yeah. And I'm not saying that you're that way. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying, be yourself, and you'll be brilliant. I wish you all the best luck. Hold up. It shut me out of the computer. Dirty, rotten